Okay, now we're going to go over some of the basic accounts you're going to need before launching your first unit to make sure you're fully prepared. So the first thing we're going to do to make sure we're fully set up to move forward is to sign up for our basic accounts for listings and research. There's going to be multiple different sites that you can use. I'm just going to be focusing on the ones that I use on the moment. It'll be more than enough to get started in this business. So the first one is Airbnb. This is obviously the main player in the game, and we need to make sure we're signed up with at least Airbnb for listing our properties. I also recommend you sign up for VRBO and Bookings.com. Those are the three main ones that we're going to use. There's a ton of other ones. Evolve is also a good option. They just don't connect with my channel manager, which we'll go over in later lessons. So I don't like to use them. And you're going to get more than enough business with VRBO, Bookings.com, and Airbnb. So it's really not necessary. Airbnb by itself will really give you enough business. So at least get signed up with Airbnb. Recommend getting signed up with VRBO and Bookings.com as well. And there's hundreds of other sites we can get signed up for if you really want, but we're not going to need to. Sign up for these sites is very simple. You can use Google, you can use Facebook, or you can just follow the prompts and enter your info, and it will guide you through the account creation process. Just hit try hosting, follow the next steps. You can punch in whatever you need to here, get signed up however you need to. Really not going to go into the specifics of that, but you guys are all very smart people, and you can figure out how to sign up for Airbnb as a host. The next site you're going to want to get signed up with is AirDNA. So they have a huge amount of data available for free. The free data is more than enough to get you all set up. There is a paid version, but let's keep that on ice until we go over the AirDNA lesson. I've worked out a great partnership with them and can get you guys this for a fraction of the cost. So don't sign up yet. Just make sure you're familiar with the site, maybe explore the free data, and then we'll go over this more in depth and have you sign up for this account in the AirDNA lessons. But this is one of the key sites that I use to get data on market and comps and make good decisions with my property. The last site is apartments.com. It's basically, like it says right here, the number one site for renters. This is where you're going to find the properties that you want to put on Airbnb. You can also use Zillow or anything else that lists rentals. But again, apartments.com is the main player, so we want to make sure we're utilizing the space. And you will need to have your account once we go through inquiring for these listings and saving these listings and getting in contact with the landlords who are going to give us our first unit, basically. Make sure you're signed up with this. Make sure you're signed up with AirDNA, or don't get signed up yet, but familiarize yourself with it, and you can at least make a basic account right now. We'll talk about the paid option in that lesson. And Airbnb, VRBO, Bookings.com, that's going to give us our foundation, and then we'll see you in the next lesson.